This is Nozipo and Farai. Welcome to our channel. So today we'll be doing a Q&A. We have a few questions here that we will answer.
That will attempt to answer.
That we'll attempt to answer, and as truthfully as possible.
That's not necessary. We're always truthful.
Okay, we always
I am always truthful and honest. I don't know about you.
I'm also always truthful and honest.
So yeah.
So I'll read the questions. They're on my phone, and then we'll try and we will answer them. Are you ready?
With the rule of thumb, ladies first.
Okay, so I'm reading the questions, so you have to answer first.
I'll read the questions, ladies first.
Okay, so the first question is, how does God play a role in our lives? Basically, what do we believe in?
Basically, who is God to us?
And who is God to us, and how does He play a role in our lives?
So, okay. All right. So from my side, I believe firstly in the Bible, which is the Word of God, which is given to teach and to instruct, and which gives us a picture of who God is. And we know that outside of God there is no love, because God is love. And I believe personally I belong to God by creation and by redemption. He created me as a human being, and He came to die for me on the cross of Calvary. So that's who God is to me. So He holds the first place in everything to me. He holds the central place in everything to me. And it is my belief as a husband and as a father of the family that we need to put God first in everything that we do. And we need to acknowledge that without Him we are nothing, and without Him giving us the ability to work and the ability to gather what we have, we can do nothing. So that's, I can't even call it a summary of who God is, but that's a summary of who God is. Right? All the values that I bring, or the values that I cherish in a relationship, that is honesty, truthfulness, and love, loyalty, they all come from God.
Yeah.
They all come from God. I believe you cannot be a righteous man outside of God, and I believe a righteous man would not do anything that hurts their loved one.
Yeah, that's true. Well, to me, God is, the center of my life and our lives. And I truly believe that without God, nothing is possible. With trying to live life outside God makes life have no meaning for me. And I truly believe that when you're in God, all things are possible. By all things, I mean even having a good marriage is possible. Being truthful, being loyal, being, a good wife and all that. It's possible when you're in God. So that's what I believe. And how He plays a role in our lives is that we believe in the same God. So I think that's also very important in relationships, that you have same beliefs.
So what do you love about your husband?
What do I love about my husband? Well, that's the next question that he's reading. So what I love about my husband is that he's very responsible, and he's loving and caring. And I really like that he's a God-fearing man, because like I said, trying to do things outside God makes things impossible. So he's a God-fearing man and he loves me. That's what I love most.
So from my side,
What do you love about your wife, sir?
so from my side, my wife, she is beautiful, and do not take these responses and think that I've put them in order of importance, and do not think of it as an exhaustive list. But who doesn't love and like a beautiful wife? I, for one, I do. Yeah, she's beautiful, and she's intelligent, and she's not just intelligent in terms of pursuing of studies and pursuing of careers and stuff, but there are a lot of things that just shows intelligence in the decisions that she make, the choices that she make. It shows how intelligent and how wise she is. Perhaps it's from the good book that we read that the fear of God is the beginning of all wisdom. So I believe, because she is God-fearing, I believe that wisdom chases after her. And yeah, she loves me a lot, I believe.
I do.
I have evidence for that. No, I'll keep on my file. Yeah, she's a good wife, and yeah, I love you so much.
I love you too. Okay, next question. What holds us together? What keeps us together? Well, do you want to go first?
Well, you could go first.
Okay. Well, what I think keeps us together is that we are friends. Are you my friend?
Yeah.
We are friends. I think that really plays an important role. Like everything that I do, I want to do it with Farai. Even the stuff that he doesn't like doing, I still want to do it with him. That's how much of a friend he is to me. And anything that happens, the first person that I want to tell is Farai.
That makes me add also to why I love you. How determined and focused you are, even in trying
to make you do things you don't want to do.
Yeah, but I guess it's a give and take, because she also finds herself supporting Barcelona. I don't know why she does
Barcelona.
that.
Am I supporting Barcelona?
She doesn't even.
I support Man City. What's happening?
Anyway, yeah, we are friends.
And Barcelona.
We are friends.
So yeah, that's the one thing that I think keeps us together, because even when he wants to go somewhere, he wants to go with me. Sometimes I honestly don't want to go, but because he'll be like, please go with me.
Yeah, and sometimes she doesn't go with me. Don't think it's all let's go there, and she's like, yeah, I'm all for it. Sometimes she doesn't. And also sometimes I don't. But still.
So yeah, that keeps us together, and he supports me in things that I want to do.
I think I've been helping you in answering this one, so I still need to...
You still need to answer it. He's very supportive. Like, I call him an investor in everything that I do, because... a silent partner in all my businesses. He supports me, so that makes it also really, makes us to hold on to each other, I guess. I don't know. And then I understand absolutely nothing about SQL, Oracle coding. But I listen. I listen to everything that he comes back and he tells me. Be it was a breakthrough at work, be it was something frustrating, he'll explain everything to me and I'll listen. And I think that's also very important in a relationship, to listen to each other. As much as you don't maybe understand what the other person is doing, but the fact of you taking that moment and listen. And listening does not mean you're only staring in their eyes. You listen and you ask relevant questions.
All right, that's good, eh? Yeah, because you do ask relevant questions and actually point in good direction every now and then. So from my side, what keeps us together is, I believe, we talk to each other. I believe that keeps us together. We talk to each other. Yeah. That's the shortest answer that I will ever give.
Another one more than the other. Okay, next question.
I don't know what that means, but
Next question.
we talk to each other.
I like this question. How did you know I was the one? And how did I know you were the one? Why did you marry me?
So let me start on this one, because I don't believe in this type of a question on how did you know she was the one. In terms of, there are some people who, I don't know whether they say they have visions or whatever, dreams or whatever they do. I'm not that kind of a person. I'm not a prophet, neither am I a son of a prophet, says Amos in the book of Amos chapter 7 verse 14. But for me, I know she is the one, because, you know, maybe let me take from Shakespeare.
Shakespeare.
Tata Pocho.
Tatape.
So maybe let me take from Shakespeare when he says, love is not love which alters it when alteration finds. So yeah, it's just a fancy way of saying that love does not change as seasons change. So I know she is the one, or I had evidence in the past that she is the one, because of her consistency and unchanging love. If only is to change, it changes for better. That's me. That's me.
So for me, it's a different reasons put together. Like for me as well, I did not dream about him. I did not have visions or anything like that. But it was collective scenarios that happened along the way that made me realize, I think I like this guy. You know, from the first time we met to everything else that happened in between. To now.
Because
remember that pastor yesterday would say, what's nice about being married to my wife is that I can divorce her the very next day.
So each and every single day you make a choice. We still want to be together, because if one of us says it's over today, no matter how much I want, if she is adamant about it being over,
there's nothing
only God can change that.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying that it's not knowing that she is the one up until we got married, or up until we chose to get married.
Yeah.
But it's about knowing that she is the one up until to this
day.
single moment.
Yeah, every single day. And it is collective events. Okay, well, that's what I think. Collective events help you to make a rational decision if you want to be with a person or not.
Yeah.
All right.
Put your face on the phone.
Okay, last question. What do you do as a family together for fun? Fun. Okay, fun is relative. What we think is fun might not be fun for you, so please do not judge.
Most probably. And we don't have a problem with that.
Yes. So what do we do for fun? For fun, I force Farai to come exercise for me. With me, I mean. That's fun.
Not really.
For me, it's really fun.
No, I mean, not really forced that much. I'm not forced to do those things every now and then. I sometimes even say, let's go and exercise.
Okay, so we exercise together. That's one. 2, we cook. We both enjoy cooking. Yeah. So now and then we share recipes, if that makes sense. Farai would be cooking and asking me questions.
Yeah, she doesn't like that.
I really don't like it.
she thinks just because I can cook.
You can cook,
I got it covered.
And then you ask me like basic questions, like, do you think I should rinse the rice now? I'm like,
I never. Well, that one you can never. That's a poor example because.
Okay, what question did you ask?
I'm a better cook of rice than you. I cook rice better than
what? The other day you asked me a very trivial question.
Let's move on.
But
We
anyway,
cook for fun. We
we
have
cook for
fun
fun.
in the kitchen.
Yes.
Actually, maybe that's what we're supposed to say. We have
And
fun in the kitchen together.
what else do we do together?
And
we like watching series on Netflix together.
yeah,
We
do
spend
like
about 2 hours trying to figure out what to watch, but eventually we get to it.
that. Yeah, we don't really like watching exactly the same thing.
Yeah, that's
But
another tricky thing.
there's a series that we
have a few things that
there are a lot of things that we
Yeah.
both like watching together, and yeah.
The only time where we don't like watching the same things, I like romantic things. Like now I'm into Jane the Virgin.
But you didn't want me to watch
series.
it. You didn't want
Because
me to
I
watch
know
it.
you wouldn't like it.
I liked it.
Did you?
Anyway, yeah.
Okay,
We
so-
also go out, even though we know who pays for those.
Yes, fun for me. We always go out. Okay, we're not always. Farai likes taking me out for dinner dates.
Nah, not even sometimes when it's not even a date. Like
For me, it's
even
fun.
sometimes to go
We
through a
and buy-
roadhouse
yes, and buy
or drive
samosas.
through, or
Yeah.
every now and then. When last we went for hiking,
A long time ago.
and we liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But we should
and,
do it again.
Yeah, I think on my birthday I will buy us bicycles so that we can
Oh
cycle
yes,
together.
we like that as well. We used to do that
I
a
think-
lot in Durban.
So I think I will buy us bicycles. Well,
Yeah.
2 bicycles, that's a lot of them.
I remember, I forgot to tell you this. I remember before we got married, we went through this cancelling thing. Umam Vilagazi. We went through cancelling. Umam Vilagazi said that it's very important for a couple to have similar interests.
Yeah,
You need to do activities together.
when I go to watch soccer at FNB Stadium,
Yeah.
you should go with me because the Slay Queens will start blowing their vuvuzela towards me. That was the best. I knew she got my back when she said that. Anyway.
So yeah, as a couple, it's really important to do things together. It's also one more thing that I like that they said throughout cancelling is that you need to be kind to each other.
Oh yeah.
I always remind you that. No, not remind you as though you are not kind, but I think this is the 3rd time I'm telling you that. It really touched me. Good, you need to be kind to each other. You can't be kind to other people and then when you get home, you're not kind to your spouse. It doesn't make sense. You can't be hugging, greeting people and all that, but when you get home, you're this mean wife that doesn't want to talk to their husband, So you really need to be kind to your spouse. I carry that with me all the time because you need to be kind.
Okay. I think that's it
From us.
From this couple.
From us. Bye.
Made in heaven, residing on earth.
Yeah, couple made in heaven, residing on earth. I like that.
Uh,
I like that. Okay.
So cheers. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And also, if you have got any other maybe questions that you want us to discuss, if you've got any other ideas that you want to share with us, yeah, we hope for all those single people by choice. We'll find the right partners. We wish all the couples the best. We pray that you truly value God and put Him at the center and the forefront of your relationships.
Yeah.
And from the bottom of our hearts, we love you, but we love each other more.
Bye.